Hi YouTube, it's been a while. How's life for you? I guess this one's gonna be all about life for me. For the last about 4 months I've been looking for a job, and it obviously hasn't worked out that well because I'm still here. My last 3 jobs came to me so easily. When I left college, it wasn't even a month and I had already had a job. So for me to be going 4 months without a job unwillingly, it's just really hard to wrap my head around. So I feel like I've ruined my family's life. The car that they've been driving since 2006, they have to go sell because they can't pay for both the lease and the car payment. So repercussions of not having a car. I can't have a job very far away. I can't go see my friends. I live a half an hour away and there's no way I can get there on a scooter or a bike. So yeah, I pretty much just feel like I've ruined everybody's life, and it's really, really hard being told, you know, when I was in high school and middle school and elementary school even, you know, getting made fun of by kids. It almost seems like a reinforcement when you're 22 and you're still living at home and you can't even hold down a job. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because if it's my application, it's either the assessment, which I've begun to figure out and I'm hoping that I'm getting better scores on it, which I would love. You know what? I should look that up to try to find, because I've already done as much research into it as trying to find out what answers they want. I would love to get a practice test and see what kind of score I'd get and like match it up to scores that they want. What else? But I honestly, I hate to think, but I gotta imagine that technically I've been fired twice. The first time I got fired because we had a new manager come in and she just got rid of anyone who she could get rid of. And that's honestly what she did. She fired about 7-8 people. And my second job, I quit because I was going back to Goodwill. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Because I had a friend that worked there and she's the one that called me. The district manager told her to call me because he liked me, and I was gonna make more money and have 39 hours a week and, you know, be set. My freaking, oh my gosh, my checks were they were so pretty. I ended up getting fired there about 6 months after I started, probably more like 5 months after I started back there, because a customer, a regular customer, someone I knew from the first time I worked there, decided, I'll tell you the honest truth, he bought me, and I mentioned this earlier, but I used to drive a scooter, like a little Vespa, but it was a different brand, and we still have them. I still drive them on occasion, and this customer decided he found this like little toy and it was the same color as the car that I had at the time, but it was a motorcycle, and everyone, if they didn't make fun of me for riding a scooter, they would call me motorcycle mama and stuff like that. So he, apparently, I hadn't gotten a chance, I have not yet gotten a chance to talk to him about it, and I don't think I will, because I'm not going back in that area. So apparently, when he bought it, he put it on my car instead of putting it in his own car, because it was apparently meant for me. And so they showed me this video and said that clearly I was trying to get him to buy it for me, and that obviously if he bought something for me now, he's bought something for me before, because why else would I think that he would buy something for me now? I said, that is like circular logic. Why would someone buy something for me the first time and second of all, I didn't have anything to do with this other than I was the cashier. But they apparently, you know, they made their decision before they even showed up. And they kept lying to me about it. And I'm like, you're coming at me the way you are. The only reason that you're coming at me like I did this is because you think I did this. And that means you're going to fire me. I'm like, why not just fire me and get it over with? Okay, so pause. I realized while I was editing, I didn't completely explain something. And that was when the guy bought this little toy for me, and he put it on my car, I never received it. Apparently one of the managers had gone out and taken it off my car and brought it into the office. So I never knew it was there, so I was completely confused for these 2 weeks. Sorry, I just needed to explain that. Back to the video. So the second he told me to go sit in the break room, I put everything in my bag, deciding if he says, I guess you didn't do this, or we're going to give you a second chance, that it was the second time. It was the second time I was up for some bullshit that it never happened, that they're going to blame on me. And so I said, no. I said, in my head I was going, if he says I can have a second chance, I'm leaving anyway. And I want to be ready if he says it anyway, because I knew they were going to say that I was fired. Because they've done it to so many other people before I worked there, while I worked there, and after I worked there, both times. So that's how I got fired from my second time through Goodwill. That's the only thing I can imagine being why a place is not hiring me, because I got fired. Bye.